Welcome to the 2012 Springfield Heart Ball. Dinner's about to be served, and we wanted to give you kind of a behind-the-scenes look at how tonight's meal was prepared. We have a heart-healthy meal for you, so we're going to show you how it was done so you can do this at home for you and for your family. We have Travis Schutte from Secret Recipes here with us. Thanks a lot for joining us and for making this wonderful meal. I bet it was a delight to be able to come up with a great recipe.
Absolutely, yeah. This is one of our most popular dishes for weddings, anniversaries, special events. And we tweaked it a little bit to be a little more heart healthy as far as fresh green beans and a little more healthier dessert, actually the dessert, but also the dressing for the spinach salad.
Now this is a chicken dish that you made for the entree. Tell us a little about what goes into this and what makes it heart healthy.
Well, the sauce is really heart healthy. It's just chicken stock and lemon juice, and then as much butter as you like. It's pretty much to taste, but any amount is really good. And then you just sit it on the stove, and you turn it on, let it simmer for 20-30 minutes, and it'll reduce, and it'll be, you can make it as thick or as light as you want. Your next step will be, obviously you got chicken, Parmesan cheese, our seasoning salt, which is salt, white pepper, garlic, and onion powder.
That sounds good.
Fresh garlic and basil. You can use fresh basil, but the time of year is not really the greatest. So first off, you crack your eggs. It takes about a half egg per chicken. To make it a little more heart healthy, you can just do the egg whites.
Yeah, a lot of people stay away from the yolks when they're watching their heart health.
We'll do that. We'll use more of the egg whites and the egg yolks, but just for color and a little bit of flavor, we will use some of the egg yolks.
Okay. Now, what about the butter? You said you can use a lot of butter, but a lot of people try to stay away from that.
Butter is just more of the flavoring, and it helps thicken the sauce up when you make it. Just gives that little extra flavor. Then you just whip your eggs up. And the consistency you're wanting as far as for your cheese, how much is pretty much up to you, what you're wanting to do. It's pretty much to taste, and once you make it a couple times, it'll all come together.
You'll know what you like, right?
Yeah, you'll know what you like. I love garlic, so the parsley is pretty much just for the color on the chicken. And then you whip it up one more good time. Then one important step is when you're using flour to, do your base, to put it in your stock, is you always want to season your flour. Use your seasoning salt.
Oh, that's a good tip.
That way you're not just putting, flour onto your chicken. And you just take your chicken, and you just want to do a light flour. You ain't got to do nothing real heavy. Then you add it to your flour. As many people as in your family, I guess, you can cook. Then you just add it in here.
And do you let these sit, kind of marinate, or they just need to go in and right out?
You'll take them in and out, and you just take them over here. You'll want to use a non-stick pan and like olive oil or a salad oil so that your chickens don't stick to the pan when you do it. It's better when your butter is really hot. You just add it to make sure you get both sides. And you just add it to your mixture. And then you'll see the egg starting to form around the chicken, and that's when you flip it.
Okay.
And then you'll flip it twice, and then you pull it out of your butter there, and you put it on. You can use an iron skillet, a sheet tray. You can actually put that baking pan in the oven if you like, and then it comes out when it reaches the 155, 160.
It smells good too. Yeah. Everyone isn't getting that effect, but they will when your plate comes.
Absolutely. And then, probably at the party, I'll have shaved Parmesan. You can garnish it with shaved Parmesan.
All right, that looks delicious, and I'm excited to enjoy the meal as everyone else is too. So we're going to get on to the dessert. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And now for the dessert portion of the meal. This is Tammy Mullins from Specialty Cakes. Thanks for joining us.
Sure thing.
This is a lot of people's favorite part of dinner. It is for me at least, but a lot of people try to stay away from it because, you know, it can be, you know, high fat and high sugar and not heart healthy. So, but there are a lot of choices that people can make. Tell us how this dessert is going to be heart healthy tonight.
Well, all we have is a simple chocolate shell, and we're going to fill it with fresh strawberries, a little bit of whipped cream, and chocolate. So it doesn't have a lot of ingredients, makes it very simple, and there's not a lot of fat or anything else in it.
Just tastes good.
Exactly.
Looks good, smells good, tastes good. Well, tell us how easy it is to make, really.
Well, we're just going to take, and these are just little silicone shells, and I'm just going to brush in the chocolate to coat it. You've got to do it just a little thick in order to get it out of the shell, because otherwise it cracks when you pull it out. So.
And then you're going to freeze these?
Exactly. And then you just take it, you coat it, you put it in the freezer, you let it get to a hard point. So it probably needs to sit in there probably about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then you take them out, pop them out. I'll do that. These have already came out of the freezer.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
So I've already done it and released it so it would come out easily. So there we have a little chocolate shell.
Aww.
And then we're just going to fill it with the strawberries.
And these are fresh strawberries,
Absolutely.
and so they're fat-free, and they taste wonderful. They smell really good.
We'll give it a little dollop of whipped cream.
Yep.
Okay. And there we go.
Look at that. It looks beautiful, it smells wonderful, and I'm sure it tastes incredible, and it's heart healthy for us.
Absolutely.
So easy to make, and again, like we had with our chicken, these are things that people might already have at home, so you don't have to run out and buy anything extra or special. So, all right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And let's get back to our dinner.